Good afternoon, everybody. Today is October 13, 2021. Today our lecture is Vipassanā Pada Purification, Smarty Needs about the concentration, part 42. So before starting the lecture, we pay respect to the Buddha, saying Namo Tassa in 3 times, please. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Thank you very much for your watching. Today we continue talking about the third jhana, that kind of absorption stage. We are not finished yet. So today we continue talking about the manda situation when we attain the third jhana. Okay. So in Pali, mentioned like this about the third jhana. Idani sukhancha kayena. Idani means a noun. Pali idani meaning is a noun. Sukhancha. Sukha is bliss. Sukhancha. Kayena. Kayena means by with the body. The sukha is here kaika sukha. We call in Pali another Pali was kaika sukha. Yes, so sukhancha kayena. So the legs with the body. Patisamve deity. Patisamve deity means experience. Patisamve deity means experience. At the time, now, idani now, saying sukhancha kayena patisamve deity itta. In that statement. That statement meaning is the person who attained the third jhana, he experienced the bliss with the body in this statement. The Buddha mentioned, Buddha and other the noble person mentioned like this. So kinchabi tati jhana samengino. Tati jhana is third jhana. Samengino means the person who attained third jhana. The person who attained the third jhana, sukha patisamvedana bhogo. Sukha is bliss. Patisamvedana meaning is the experience. Abhogo meaning is abhoga is just wanting the experience of bliss. Kinchapi nati. So Kinchabi is together with the Nati. Nati means no. Kinchabi Nati. Kinchabi Nati means even though there is no bliss, the experience, wanting the experience of bliss in the person who attain that jhana, the meaning. The meaning. Kinchapi tatiya jhana samengino sukha pati samvedana bhogo nati. Even though there is no bliss experience, wanting the bliss experience in the third jhana person. So why the Buddha said sukhancha kayena pati samvedeti? Pati samvedeti, that kind of statement mentioned. So there's a question to know about that. So eon santebi yasama. Eon santebi means the person who attained the third jhana, he doesn't like bliss. Yasama. Yasama means there's a cause why the Buddha mentioned sukhancha kayena pati samvedesi. So tassa, that person, tassa means that person. That person meaning is the person who attained that jhana. Nama kayena. Nama means mental. Kayena. Here kayena means not kaya. Here kaya is nobody. Okay. Here kaya meaning kaya. Bali kaya meaning sometimes kaya is the group. So manda group. Here nama kayena means the manda group. Manda group is mind is working with consciousness and manda manda fetters together working, isn't it? So that's why the meaning kaya here. Nama kayena. Nama means here is mind and manda fetters. Chitta and Chittasika we use in Pali nama. Kaya is a group. So nama kayena with the mandal group, sampayutta. Sampayutta meaning is associate. Sampayutta associate. Sukha bliss. Yeah. So the meaning is there's a sukha is just only mandal bliss. Namakaya bliss. Namakaya sukha. So sometimes we use in a different Pali word is Chaitasika Sukha. Chaitasika Sukha. Sukha is a feeling. So feelings kind of the Chaitasika, Mandapata. So that's why. We use Sukha as a two different kind. Kaika Sukha and Chaitasika Sukha. Yeah. Kaika Sukha is the bliss connect with the body. Chaitasika Sukha is the bliss connect with the mandal, no body. Yeah. So here, Namakayana means that kind of Sukha bliss is connect with the mental group. Mental group means consciousness and manifests. Not only Sukha, but also other many different kind of manifesta, isn't it? In the Tajana manifesta is the not upeka, so Anyasamana Chittasika is a 12. And then no Vitaka, no Vichara, no piti, so not 12. 9. Because no for Vitaka, no Vitaka, no Vichara, no piti, and no Upeka. So that's why. So 9 Inyasamana Chittasika and the other beautiful manifestors. Beautiful manifestor is 19 and Panya, no Virati, no Abhamanya. Abhamanya is sometime. Abhamanya is sometime when we practice Brahmavihara meditation. So divine abiding meditation is kind of so Karuna, Mudita as well, Abhamanya. So 22 and 9, 31. Yeah. That jhana is working many manifestors, 31 kind of manifestors working together with the sukha places. So that's why in the meaning here, Nama Kayena Sampayutta. The Buddha explained like this. Nama Kayena Sampayutta. The association with the Namakaya, the crew of the Mando, mind and manifestors. Okay, so Yanwa Dan. Yanwa Dan. Yanwa means here Yan Dan means the mention kind of the Sukha. Yandan is that kind of sukha. Yan means that kind of sukha. There's this kind of sukha. Dan, that's sukha. Nama kaya sambayodan sukha. Yeah. So nama kaya sambayodan means nama kaya na sambayodan. Nama kaya sambayodan. We say meaning is same. Namakaya meaning is a group or manda group. Sambyodhan is association. That kind of sukha. The meaning is mando sukha, not bodily. Connection with the mando, the bliss connection with the mando, not the bliss connection with the body. The meaning. But mind and body is connect. Because of Chittacha Rupa, we already learned in Abhidhamma. Chittacha Rupa is a mind-born material. So that's why here is play. Tan samothane nasa. Tan samothane nasa. Tan samothane na asa. Here thane na asa. So combine two words. Tan samothane na asa. Tan meaning is that kind of bliss. Manda bliss. Tan meaning Sambhayotthana means because of this, because of the mental group. So tan smothanena meaning is the kind of including sukha and other mental group make. Yasama. Therefore, ati panidena So Atipanidena is a tan samothanena Atipanidena. Ati means very Panita is Panita is very very good. The quality is superior quality. Superior quality we call Ati Panita. Ati Panidena. Rupena. Rupena meaning here Rupa is we need to know Chitticha Rupa, mind-born material. Here Rupa is not just the generally same. We have to understand that kind of Rupa is Chitticha Rupa, mind-born material. Chitticha Rupa. Because of the Mandakuru make Sukha, including Black Sukha, and Mandakuru make that kind of material very good quality, superior quality material. The meaning is at the time your body is very the plaques, the whole your body spread with the plaques. Very good feeling, yeah, at the time. So that meaning Atipanitena Rupena Rupakayo. Rupakayo meaning is here also Rupa. Rupena Rupakayo means here Kaya is also the crew. Rupa is generally saying Rupa is material, isn't it? So crude or material here, crude or material meaning is Chitticha Rupa. Uruja Rupa, Aharaja Rupa. You need to remember the material that in Abhidhamma. The material is because of the four conditions. Kamaja, Kama born material, Chittaja, Chitta born material, Uduja, the temperature born material, and Aharaja, nutrition born material, isn't it? So here, Rupa Kaya meaning is no kamacha, no the kamabo material. Here's another three, Chidija Rupa, Uduja Rupa, and Araja Rupa, isn't it? So we call Tija Kaya. Tija means three cause because of the material arising because of the three causes. Three causes meaning is because of the mind, because of the temperature, and because of the nutrition. But here, the meso is chitta, isn't it? Even though the three kind of material is in our body all the time happening the process, so we call Rupa Kaya means in the Tija Kaya is three kind of Chitija, Araja, Uruja. Puto means touching or spreading. Puto. Spreading. Yasa Putata. Yeah. Yasa means here. Yasa means the three kind of body. Chitija, Uduja, Aharaja, body material. Putata. Putata is separating all these body. So jhana hoti topi. Jhana means from the jhana stage, absorption stage. Hoti topi means hotita meaning is the stop the jhana absorption state and go back to normal. That meaning. Go back to normal mental situation. So like in our daily life mental situation, not special. Jhana is a special situation, isn't it? Absorption state is a special situation. So stop, even though the mental process stop the jhanas at the stage, but our body is still longer, more than the mental, isn't it? We already learned that Abhidhamma is a material. The rupa is longer than the 17 time of the nama. That's why. Even though jhana stay stop, but in your body stay a little bit longer. That kind of blinks in your body. That meaning jhana oti topi sukha padisangvediya. Sukha means a blinks. You stay feeling. Yeah. Very good feeling. That kind of blinks. So Padisangvidya means experience. You stay experience even though you stop the absorption, jhana, but you stay experience that kind of blinks. That meaning. That's a man. Therefore, because of that reason, therefore means because of that reason, etamatan, edan atan. Etamatan means edan atan, that kind of meaning. Etamatan, that kind of meaning doesn't all want to show. Doesn't all means want to show. Sukhan cha kayena padisangvedeti. Aha means talk by Buddha. That kind of statement. Sukhan cha kayena padisangvedeti. That meaning is the person who attained the third jhana, he has the body blinks. He experienced the body blink. Because of that meaning, the Buddha mentioned like this. Okay, this is very important to understand. Not directly, via the bodily blinks. So it's indirectly from mentally blinks into the body blinks. Yeah. Because of the mind and body is all the time connect each other. That's why in the Buddha mentioned Sukhancha Kayena Padisangvedeti. That kind of statement mentioned in the Tajana. So that's why here in the translation now, as to the clause, what the Buddha mentioned, he blinks with his body. Sukhancha Kayena Padisangvedeti. That meaning. He blinks with his body here, although in one actually process of the jhana, there is no concern about the feeling blinks. Nevertheless, he would feel the blinks associated with his manda body. The manda body, here English translation, manda body ka ana namakayina. Namakayina means a manda body. The directly translation like this, yeah. But manda body means, the group of the mantle, chitta and chitsika, isn't it? Okay. After emerging from the jhana, emerging means the otitobi. Emerging from the jhana, he would also feel blinks sink his material body. material body is Rupakayena. Rupakayena means in his body. He feels the bliss because of Chittaja. Because of Chittaja Rupa. So what has been affected by the existingly superior? Ati Panidena. Existingly superior means Ati Panidena. Matter originated by the bliss associated with the matter body. Because of from the mind spread the whole your body material. That meaning. It is order to point out that meaning was the statement Buddha said he feed bliss with his body. Sukhancha namaka yena padisamvedeti. Okay. Okay, so we go to the next one. Idani yantan ariya. Idani also. Idani no. Yantan ariya. Ariya is noble person. Asekandi. Asekandi meaning is Asekandi meaning is the announce. The noble person announce that kind of feeling. Yandan means that kind of feeling, that kind of not feeling, that kind of bliss, isn't it? That kind of sukha, that kind of bliss. The noble person did announce. Achikandi announce. How they announce? Upakako satima sukha sanvihariti. Upakako means the person who has equanimity and neutrality, no attachment and no hate. Yeah. Upakako satima is mindfulness, very, very strongly equanimity and strongly mindfulness. Sukha vihari. Sukha vihari means bliss. Stay living with the bliss. So that the area announced like this. The Tajjana person who attained the Tajjana person. The Upakako Satima Sukha Vihari Di Ita in that statement. Yan jhana hetu. Yan jhana hetu. Yan means here Tajjana. Yan means Tajjana. Yan jhana hetu. That jhana hetu means here hetu is a cause. The cause of that jhana. Yan jhana hetu. Yan jhana karana. Yan jhana karana. Yeah, jhana karana also cause. Yeah. So hedu karana is the same in Pali. So that's why here jhana hedu meaning is equal yan jhana karena. Yan jhana karena also because of the that jhana. Tan tatiya jhana samangi pokala. Tan means this. Tatiya jhana samangi pokala. Pokala is a person. Tatiya jhana samangi means who attained. The person who attained the tat jhana. So that person, Buddha Dayo. Buddha Arayo. Buddha is the Blessed one. Aryo means etc. Many the noble person. Arya. Arya, the noble person. Achikandi. Achikandi meaning is announce. Announce like this. Upakako Satima Sukhavihari. They say like this. Achikandi announce. Desandi. Desandi means teach. Desandi, teach. Panyapeti. Panyapeti meaning is Panyapeti is kind of Panyapeti. Panyapeti is declare. Panyapeti, declare. Pattambendi. Pattambendi means establish. Pattambendi, establish. Vivarandi. Yeah, Vivarandi is pound. Is pound. Vivarandi is pound. Vipassanā. Vipassanā means explain. So many words the Buddha used. Explain, expound, explain. Vipassanā means explain. Ottani karondi. Ottani karondi. Ottani karondi means clarify. To make it clear. Clarify. And then Pakasindi. Pakasindi means make it obvious. And then Pasansindi. Pasansindi means praise. Praise. Pasansindi, dibai, or that kind of meaning. Kendi. How? Oh, Kendi, why? Sorry, how? No, how? Why? Kendi, sorry. Kendi. Kendi means why? Upakako Sadima Vihariti. Sukha Vihariti. Upakako is the neutrality, the person who has good neutrality, equanimity, or the person who has mindfulness, and the person who experience the bliss, living with the bliss. Yeah. So Tatiyan jhana, that kind of that jhana, Upasambacha, attain, Viharati, live. So live to attain that kind of that jhana, Evam Mata Yojana Viritava. That kind of explanation should be known. So that's why here Buddha and other Arya noble person, they saying like this, the person who attained the Dajjana, Upakako, Satima, Sukha, Vihari. Special quality. Special quality for the Dajjana person. Yeah. Upakako, Satima, Sukha, Vihari. Three special quality. Okay, that's why Here English translation. Now, as to the clause that on account of which the noble person announced, he dwells in the bliss, who has equanimity, and the bliss, the equanimity is upakako, and is mindful, satima. Here is the jhana on the account, which is a cause, on the account which the reason, the noble one, is to say the enlightened one, the Buddha, etc., announce, teach, declare, establish, reveal, expound, explain, clarify. So that person who possesses that jhana, they praise, which is the internet. So that meaning is that they praise. Praise meaning is that they promote the special quality of the jhana person. Upakako, equanimity, satima, mindfulness, and sukha vihari, yeah, and that's living with the bliss. Why? The question. Why? Because he dwells in the bliss, who has equanimity and is mindful. So he enter upon and dwell in that jhana. Is how the construction should be understood here. What Buddha said, 3 special works, upakako, satima, and sukha vihari. Yeah. This is a special quality for the jhana person. Okay, so we continue talking about the jhana a little bit more. Here Pali is studying like this. Kasama pana tan. Kasama means kasama is why. Pana tan. Pana is no meaning tan. Te ewan basan santiti. Tan means the person who attained that jhana. Tan means the person who attained that jhana. Te means here Buddha and noble person, etc. And Buddha and etc. So the noble person. Te means the person. Buddha and noble person. Arya. Buddha and Arya. Even like this. But Sansanti means praise. Why Buddha and noble person praise like this to the person who that jhana, who attained that jhana? So the answer is very short. Pasansarahato. The question is very long, but the answer is very short. Pasansarahato. Pasansa is a praise. Arahato. Araha is suitable to praise for that person with the special quality. That meaning. So, but Pali very short answer. Pasansaharato. Pasansaharato. Aharato means suitable to praise for that person with the special quality. Upakako satima sukha vihari. Ayanhi yasama ati madura sukhi. Ati madura sukhi. Ati means very much or existingly. Madura means sweet. Sukha is a bliss. Ati madura sukhi. 3 words. Ati Madhura Sukhe. Tea is very much or extremely, existingly. Madhura is sweet. Sukha is a bliss. So that kind of bliss is very, very good. Huh? Yeah, very, very sweet meaning is very good. No more sukha than this one. Huh? Yeah, that means. Ati madura sukhe sukha parami pattepi. So sukha parami is sukha. That kind of bliss is parami is a kind of the perfection. We say English translation perfection. So that kind of bliss sukha is become the perfect. That means is no more sukha than that one. That means sukha parami pattepi. Patta means reaching the perfection of the bliss. Tatiya jhane in the tajana upakako. Upakako means he's equanimity. He has equanimity. Upakako. Na is a leader. Tatha sukha bhisangena. Sukha bhisangena. So Tatha is here. Tatha meaning is in the Tajana, isn't it? In the Tajana, Sukha Bhisangena. So Sukha Bhisangena means Sukha is a bliss. Bhisangena means attached to the attached to the bliss meaning is kind of the lobha, attachment, kind of the lobha, the greed in the bliss. So that means sukha bhisangena means the greed attached for the bliss. Akadiyati. Akadiyati. Akadi means the pool. So combined with the na akadiyati. Na akadiyati means not pool. Not pool with the lobha attachment to the bliss at the time. He experienced the bliss, but that bliss is not attachment to the meaning. Because of the upakako. Equanimity is making like this. Equanimity is balancing, neutrality. So that means no go to the attachment and no go to the hatred. So that's in the middle. The middle situation is in the middle. So that meaning is the upakako equanimity. Okay. So yathacha piti. Yathacha piti. Piti is the kind of the we translate here piti is happiness. Piti na upajati. Piti happiness not arising here because in the Tajana is no piti. Eon like this. Upatita sati daya. Upatita means very very powerful. The sati means mindfulness. Very powerful mindfulness. We call the Buddha said satima. Satima means a very powerful mindfulness. And upakako, so equanimity and mindfulness, because of these two jhana fetters, these two, not jhana fetters, these two special quality make not to attach the kind of bliss. Yeah. Yasama. Yasama ja. Ariya Kantan. Yeah. Therefore, the Ariya Kantan means the noble person like this one, this that jhana. Kanda means like. The Ariya Kanda means a noble person's like. Ariya Chana Sewita Mewaja. Ariya is a noble. Chana means the person. Chana means the human being, the person. Ariya Chana Sewita. Sewita means they all the time they Sevita is kind of the asivana habitually, Asankilata. Yeah. Asankilata means no not dirty. Asankilata. Sankilata is a dirty. Asankilata is not dirty. And dirty. Sukha. Yeah. Bliss. So that kind of bliss is very pure. That means that kind of bliss is very pure. No attached to that. The equanimity and the mindfulness is very powerful. That's why. Nama kayena patisamvedeti. The Buddha said. Nama kayena, the crew of the mandal crew, with the mandal crew, patisamvedeti means experience. Experience with the mandal crew. Kasama, therefore, Pasansara hodi. Pasansara hodi means it is suitable to praise by the Buddha and noble person like this. Iti like this, Pasansara hato nan ariya te. Eon pasansa hetu bodhi. Iti like this, Pasansara ho, Parhado means the person who suitable to praise. So now that person, Ariya means a noble person. Te Ariya, these noble person, Eon like this, Pasansa hetu Buddha. So Pasansa hetu means that the cause of the praise. Gune. Gune is a quality. Gune. Pakasando. Vipassanā meaning is clarify. Ubekako, Satima, Sukawiyari, Eon, that kind of statement. Vipassanā Viridabha. You should know Vipassanā. Praise meaning is that meaning. Okay, so that's why here English translation like this. But why do they praise him? Him meaning the person who attained the Tajana like this. So the answer is because he is worthy of the praise. He is suitable for the praise. He is worthy of the praise. For this man who attained the Tajana is worthy of praise, since he has equanimity toward the Tajana. So though it possesses existingly sweet bliss. Yeah. So the bliss is very sweet and very, very superior quality, but he has no attachment to that. So he has reached the perfection of the bliss. He is not drawn toward it by liking for the bliss. That means no attachment in that superior bliss. So he is mindful with the mindfulness established in order to prevent the arising of the happiness, and he feel with his mental body the undefined. Undefined means not dirty, pure, very pure bliss, beloved of the noble one. So cultivate by the noble one. So because he is worthy of praise in this way, he should be understood. Noble one praise him with the words he dwells in the bliss who has equanimity, the Ubekako, and Satima is mindful. So that's kind of declaration, a special quality that are worthy of praise in here. The Buddha and the person praise like this. Okay, so we go to the Tajana explain here Tatiyandi. Tatiyandi means Guna Kanana Nupopada. Kanana Nupopada means numerous city. Numerous city, because of the counting method, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc., like this counting method, Kanananu Popada, we call this jhana Tatiya. Because of that, because of the that. No, number 1, no number 2, number 3. That meaning, that's one Tatiya in Pali. That. Idan Tatiya, this kind of Tajana, Sama Pichati Tipi. Sama Pichati meaning is the attain in the that stage. That's why we call Tatiya. That kind of explanation is the same in the Pataman, Dutiya, Tatiya. Chotan also may be same explanation because of the numerosity. Tatiyan, we Buddha use Tatiyan, Jhana, Sadautan, Jhana, Pataman, Jhana, Dutiyan, Jhana, like this. Yeah. So, Yan Pana Otan. Pana means is further explanation. Yan Otan. Yan means no specific. Yan means something. Otan means set, talk. Ekanga Vipahina Druvanga Samanagatandi. That kind of statement says, talking. Ekanga Vipahina. Eka is one. Inga is a feather. One feather. Vipahina. Vipahina means removing one jhana feathers. Removing one jhana feather means in the third jhana is a piti, isn't it? Piti, happiness is removing in the third jhana. Duanga samanagata. Duanga is a du means a two. One inga is feathers. Two jhana feathers. Samanagata is the fulfill. Samanagata is the attain. Two kind of jhana feather mean here sukha ekagata. Bliss and ekagata is concentration. So that kind of statement saying ita pidiya pahana vasena. Yeah. Pidiya is happiness. Pahana vasena means removing. By removing the piti, saying ekinga vipahinata. Viritava should be known. Ekinga vipahinata meaning is the piti, happiness removing. Should be known like this. And then sabanesa. Sabanesa. Sapana esa. Dutiya jhanasa. Vitaka vichara viya. Like in Dutiya jhana, vitaka vichara is removing, isn't it? In the Dutiya jhana, second jhana. In the second jhana, vitaka vichara is removing, isn't it? Like this. Here, tatiya jhana, piti removing. So, appana kneyewa. Appana is absorption. Khana means a moment. Ewa means only. Yeah. So in the second jhana, vitaka vichara removing is in the moment of absorption stage, not other stage. In the moment of the absorption stage, the vitaka vichara applying thought, the sustained thought, pahiyati, removed. Like this. Here also piti. Piti also removing in the at the moment of absorption stage. Upper neck kneyewa. Tena, therefore, nasa sa pahaningandi uchati. And therefore, sa means tena. Therefore, sa means the piti here piti. Sa means the piti. Sa piti. Bliss. No piti is happiness. Nasa na asa. Nasa is na asa. Asa is the person who attained the third jhana. Pahaningandi na uchati. Na uchati means not see. Not seeing the pahaningan. Oh no, this is. I think here is this no na. I think. Tinasa. Maybe tinasa. Tinanas, not tinanasa. Tinasa. Tinasa, yeah. Tinasa means tina asa. Tena therefore as that person who attained the third jhana saw that kind of pity, burning and the ojati. Ojati is said is the burning and the third jhana person is removing the pity. Yeah, I think now is not like this. Here is the wrong word. Tenasa, not the heat, not the this one is no. Tenasa means tena asa. Okay, and then sukha chitti kakadati. Yeah, sukha chitti kakada is two kind of jhana feather. Sukha is a blix. Chitti kakada is the unification of the mind or concentration. Imesa Dwayne. Image and Dwayne, these two jhana feather. These two jhana feather means sukha and ekagata. Plagues and concentration. Yeah. Opati wasena. Opati wasena meaning is rising. By an arising. Opati wasena, by an arising. Duwanga samanagata. Two jhana feathers arising, that meaning Vajitava should be known. Okay, so that's why here English translation the Tatiyam meaning is it is the Tat in the numerical series by the counting method and numerical series, and then it is Tat because it's enter upon the Tat tie. Then it was said which abandon one feather. One feather means the abandonment is removing the pity, happiness. Possesses two feathers. Two feathers meaning is sukha and ekagata, isn't it? Here the abandonment of the one feather should be understood as abandonment of happiness, pity, but that is abandoned only at the moment of absorption. Yeah. It's very important. No? At the moment of absorption, not the other moment. As a applied thought and a sustained thought are removing at the moment of the absorption of the second jhana as well. Like this. So it is called its feathers abandoning. The possession of the two feathers should be understood as the arising of the two, namely bliss, sukha, and unification, chitti kakada. Okay, so right now this we finished the jhana explanation, and then we go to the four jhana, isn't it? Okay, so before going to the four jhana, explain a little bit reference, a little bit with the reference Vibhinga. So yasama tasama yan Vibhinge. Yeah. In the Vibhinge means Vibhinga is a kind of the more detailed explanation, and that kind of book we call Vibhinga. Yeah, Vibhinga explain more detail like this. Janandi, Upekha, Sati, Sambhajanya, Sukha, Chidi Kakadadi, Hodan. Hodan means is a talk where in the Vibhinga. Vibhingi, in the Vibhinga. So Vibhinga is mentioned like this. Janandi, Jana means Upekha, Sati, Ubekha is equanimity, Sati is a mindfulness, Sambhajanya is a panya, Sambhajanya is a wisdom. And Sukha is a bliss. Chedi is concentration. Because a detailed explanation in Vibhinga mentioned like this. In the Tajana, walking the special, the important, the mental factors walking. Upekha is equanimity, Sati is a mindfulness, Sambhajanyam is a wisdom, Sukha is a bliss, Chidikagada is concentration. So Tan Saparikara. Saparikara means with the equipment. Saparikara with the equipment. Yeah, jhana. Saparikara and jhana. Jhana means the jhana absorption with the equipment. Dasedo, sorry. Dasedo means to show. Dasedo to show. Pariyayena. Priyayena means indirectly. Hodan. Talk. Indirectly talk. Indirectly talk means more detail. Directly talk is just mention Buddha's three quality. Upekako, Satima, Sukhawihari, isn't it? Only three. But here we bring up more. Upekha, Sati, Sambhajanya, Sukh, and Chitika. So 5. Yeah. Okay. So Tapitwa Pana. Tapitwa means assumption. Tapitwa Pana. Upekha Sati Sambhajanya. Upekha is equanimity. Sati meaning is mindfulness. Sambhajanya meaning is wisdom. 3. Naipariyayena. Naipariyayena means directly. Naipariyayena means not indirectly. So directly. Naipariyayena directly. Upanejana Lakhana Patana. Upanejana means Upa means closely. Nejana means watch. So closely watching. Lakhana is a characteristic. Patana means reaching. So the reaching, the closely investigate or closely watch characteristic. Ingana. Ingana means feathers. Vasena. And the feathers. Duangika mewedan. Duangika mewedan. Only 2 kind of jhana feather. 2 kind of jhana feather. 2 kind of jhana feather is Sukha and Ekagata. Only in that jhanas, Buddha said Sukha Ekagata. Jhana feather, 2 kind of jhana feather mentioned because these 2 kind of jhana feather is directly closely watch or closely investigate characteristic. That's why. Yataha. Yataha meaning is the refer to the what the Buddha said. Yataha means the Kataman, Tasame, Samaye. Buddha say in the Pali, Duengikan Jana Hodi. Kadama means the question. Tasame Samaye at the time. Tasame Samaye meaning at the time. Duengikan means two kind of jhana feda. Duengikan jhana means two kind of jhana feda. Hodi is is there at the time two kind of jhana feda. So the Buddha put the question and answer. Sukhan Chedi Kakadati. Only two jhana feda, Sukha and Ikagada. So Buddha saying like this, so refer to the Buddha was here, Sukhi, Sukha and Ekagata is mentioned, but in actually in details, Upekha Sati Samajanya Sukha Ekagata, you should know. Because these five Dharma is very important, isn't it? To make a jhana situation, so the condition. Yeah. So Sisan, the remaining things are Pratame jhana in the first jhana, Hoda Neyamewa. Hoda means already mentioned. Naya means a method, only. It was only already mentioned method in the first jhana. So the other no need to explain to understand. Okay. So that's why here English translation like this. So when it is said in the Vibhinga, the jhana mean equanimity, mindfulness, full awareness, wisdom, bliss, sukha, unification of mind, chiti kakara. So it is said figuratively in order to show the jhana with its equipment. But accepting the equanimity of mindfulness and full awareness, so because without the three not mentioned in that jhana, this jhana is literally only two feathers. So 12 feather, two feather that has a mention to characteristic of the lighting according to its set. So characteristic of lighting, the English translation, the characteristic of lighting. But in Pali is we already the Pali is a guy Upanejana Lakhana Patan. Upanejana is a lighting. Sometimes Pali English translation. I don't like the lighting. Upanejana is not lighting. Upanejana is very closely watching, closely investigating. Upanejana. So what is a jhana or the two feather? On this occasion, it is a bliss and unification of mind, what the Buddha said. So like this, here also only mention two jhana feathers, bliss, sukha, and chitikagata, unity of the mind, concentration. But actually, the with the equipment or jhana is not only these two, but also equanimity, upekako, satima, mindfulness, and sampajanya, full awareness or wisdom, is we need to attain the third jhana. But no mention the three. Jhana feather is only two jhana feather mentioned. And then the rest, the remaining same thing as in the case of the first jhana, so no need to explain detail here. Okay. Okay, so right now we finished the third jhana. And then we go to the fourth jhana, isn't it? Okay. So four jhanas, Chatuttha jhana katha. Chatuttha is fourth. Chatuttha jhana. Jhana is jhana. Katha is talking. So explanation, talking or explanation about the fourth jhana. So Pali mentioned like this. Ewa madikate. Ewa madikate. Ewa adikate. Ewa madikate means ewa adikate. Eon adikati. Eon like this. Like this means we explain in the previous lecture. Many we explain. So by these methods. Adikati. Adikati means attain. Attain means already attained the third jhana. Okay. Already attained the third jhana. That's the main be. That's the main means at that time. No, sorry. No, at that time. At that the jhana. Sorry. Sometimes Pali is ta is very difficult to because I refer to the previous one. So previous one is a jhana. So that here that's the main B means in the jhana. Utta naye niwa. Utta already mentioned. Naya means a method. Ewa only. Only by the already mentioned method. Pancha hakarihi. Pancha hakari. Pancha hi akarihi. Pancha hi means a five. Akarihi means mood or aspect. Five aspects or five mood. China wasina. China wasina means China is a long time practice. To become the expert in the jhana. We already explained. The Vasina is a kind of the mastery. Mastery. To make a mastery of the jhana, we have to practice again and again. Yeah. After attaining the jhana, we cannot go directly into the full jhana practice. So you have to practice again and again with the jhana to begin the mastery. So that means china wasina hotoa. So practicing again and again to begin the mastery. After that, pakuna tati jhana do. Yeah. Pakuna means you began the expert at the jhana. After practice again and again, many times, yeah, you began the, Pakuna is began the expert. Began the expert at the jhana. So, Ottaya. Ottaya means from the jhana. Because you want to upgrade another jhana, full jhana. Ayan samapatti. Ayan means this tajana. Ayan samapatti. This samapatti is a kind of the samapatti is attainment. So this tajana attainment, ayan samapatti, this tajana attainment, asana. Asana means very, very close. Asana. Asana, piti, happiness. Pachatika. Pachatika means a disturbance or enemy. Yeah. Because of this, tajana is very close to the happiness. Just removing the happiness, tajana attains. So tajana is very close to go back walking with the piti. So that's why the person don't like tajana. Tajana is very close to go back with walking with the piti. So that meaning asana piti pichatika means very close enemy of the happiness. Yawadeva. Yadeva, sorry. Yadeva. Tatha sukhamiti. Chitaso abhoko. So tatha meaning is here. Tatha meaning is that in the tajana. Yadeva yan eva. Yadeva is a yan eva. Yan means the kind of the jhana fed piti. Not piti, sukha miti. Sukha miti means yan sukham iti. Sukha miti means sukham iti. Yan sukham. So that kind of sukha is kind of the jhana feather in the tat jhana, isn't it? Yeah. So tatha and the tat jhana, yan yadeva means yan eva sukham. That kind of sukha plagues. Chitta soul. Chitta soul means of the mind. Abogo means the attention in the mind. Itinita. Itina ita. Itinita means itina ita. Itina means with this bliss sukha. Itina. Ita means tajana. All are equal. All are equal is cross. All are equal is a cross. Sukhuma is very soft. Aurarica is cross. Aurarica akayati. T. Akayati. Akayati means announce. So in the jhana, there's a blix. The blix is a kind of the aurarica. Aurarica is very close. So it's very. There's a sukha. Maybe piti is maybe sometimes join with the sukha. Sukha and piti is a very close relationship. So it's not good for the mental stability. Huh? So that's why Eon like this Hotasa means set the Sukhasa licks orarikata. The Sukha is very and the close to the PD, sometimes walking with the PD. Huh? So that's why Sukha is grows the jhana feathers. Orarikata Inga Dubala is Inga is a feathers, Dubala is powerless. Powerless jhana feathers. Huh? Tata in the jhana dosa. Dosa is kind of the fourth. Deswa. Deswa is a seeing. Huh? Chatutan jhana. For jhana, Santado. Santado means very. For jhana is Santado means very calm. Manasi katwa. Manasi katwa means make attention. Tadiya jhani. Tadiya jhani means in the third jhana. Nikantang. Nikantang means liking in the third jhana. Pariyadaya. Pariyadaya means finish. Finish liking in the third jhana. Chatutthadi Gamaya. Chatutthadi Gamaya means to attain the third jhana. Four jhana, sorry. To attain the four jhana, Chatutthadi is four. To attain the four jhana, Chatutthadi Gamaya, Yogo. Yogo means effort. Katabo should be done. Katabo means should be done. So this is explain. If you want to upgrade from that jhana to four jhana, you have to do your mental situation happening like this. Explain. Okay. So in English translation, once has been obtained this way, the third jhana, once he has mastery in the five way already described. So to begin the mastery, you have to many time practice. So mastery in the five ways. We already learned. Then on the emerging from the non-familiar jhana, he can regard the flaw or fault in the jhana. This attainment meaning jhana attainment, is threatened by the nearness of happiness. Nearness of happiness, whatever there is in it of the mental concern about the bliss, proclaim its cross net. So its feathers are weakened by the cross net of the bliss, so it spreads. So he brings therefore jhana to the mind as quieter or calm more and more. And so, and his attachment to the third jhana, and then set about doing what is needed for the attainment of the fourth jhana. Okay? Okay? So, the Pali explain the process of mind, which is chitta. When you upgrade the fourth jhana, what happened in the process of mind here? Atasa, ata asa, yada, Tati jhana do. Yada meaning is the time. Yada meaning is the time. Asa the person who already attained the jhana, tati jhana do, uthaya. Uthaya means stop the jhana. Santasa, very quiet and calm. Sambhajanasa, Sambhajanasa Janengani. Janengani, Jana feather. Janengani means Jana feather. Pachawa Kato means you reviewing Pachawa Kato. So reviewing, you already have the jhana feather. In that jhana is sukha and ikagada. So chitasika somanasa sankhata. Chitasika somanasa sankhata meaning is a pleasant feeling in the mother feather. We call sukhan. Olarikado. The olarikado means as a grossness. Upatadi. Upatadi means appear in your mind. Upekha vedana jiva. Shedi kakada ja. Upekha vedana is a neutral feeling also. Shedi kakada ja means concentration. Santato means very calm. Upatadi, arising. Tadasa, at the time. Tadasa means Tadasa, at the time. Asa, the person who want to upgrade another jhana level. Orali kinga pahanaya. Orali kinga means the gross jhana feather. Gross jhana feather here is the blix. Blix have the sukha. Pahana is removing. Santa inga patilavaya cha. Santa inga is very calm and quiet. Jhana feather. Upekha and ikagada. Tadewa Nimitta. Tadewa Nimitta means here only Patawi Kasina, isn't it? We explain with the Patawi Kasina Nimitta. So the arctics, kind of Nimitta sign, and Patawi di. Yeah, you should artist like this. Patawi di puna again and again. Mnasikoroto in your mind, practice meditation like this. Yeah. So meditation method is the same. The nimitta sign also same. Again and again practicing like this. So idhani at the time. Chatutta jhana. For jhana, upasambhajati. Poses. The poses, that's Chatutta jhana. At the time, Bhonga, the process of mind. Bhonga is the light containing consciousness and upachinjitva, stop. Upachinjitva means stop. The light containing consciousness, the deva, patavi kasina. After stop the light containing consciousness, patavi kasina aramana. Aramana, the meditation object is adis, katoa, make a meditation object adis, Manodwara Vachana. Mind over parting consciousness, opacity arising. Yeah. So explain the process of mind, isn't it? Stop the like connecting consciousness. After that, mind over parting consciousness arising. So mind over parting consciousness taking the object, aramana object is meditation object is Purification. Artist. Explain like that. The door. After mind over parting consciousness, Tasamayiwa Ramani. Tasamayiwa Ramani means in this meditation object, Purification. At this meditation object, Chattari Panchawa. Chattari means a four, or Pancha means a five, Javanani. Impression. Javana. For somebody, some person is only 4 Javana. For some person is a 5 Javana. So different. 4 Javana is the person who lower level of the wisdom. Higher level wisdom person is a 5 Jhana, 5 Javana. Upajandi arising. Yesan Awasani. Yesan means these 4 or 5 Javana Chitta Awasani finish. Ekam. Only one Rubavacharan. Rubavacharan means 5 material. Chatodhajanika. 4 jhana. So 4 jhana chitta arising. Rubavachara 5 material, 4 jhana. So arising. Sesani, the other mind, other consciousness are Hoda Pakari Niwa. Hoda Pakari Niwa means according already mentioned, Kama Vacharani or sinks sphere consciousness. So 4 or 5 Javana is a sinks sphere consciousness, isn't it? Manodara Vachana also sinks sphere consciousness. That means only Rubavachara Chatotra Jhana Chitta is only one, isn't it? Okay, so that's why here English translation like this. One, he emerged from the third jhana. The blicks, in other words, the mandatory, pure goodness, appear gross to him as he reviewed the jhana further with the mindfulness and full awareness. While the equanimity as a feeling, equanimity feeling means here neutral feeling. No equanimity is a feeling. I think neutral feeling. Neutral feeling, and then unification of the mind appear peaceful. Then he bring that same sign. Same sign means Purification to the mind as add this, add, Puri. He practice meditation like this again and again with the purpose of the abandoning the crow's feather. Crow's feather is meaning is sukha, place. And obtaining a peaceful feather. Peaceful feather means ubekha and ekagata. So now the 4 jhana will arise. At the time, these arise in him, mind or body consciousness with the same Atkasina as its object by interrupting the light-containing consciousness. After that, mind or body consciousness, either 4 or 5 impulsion impel on that same object, the Javana Chitta. So the last one of which is the impulsion or the 5 material sphere belonging to the 4 jhana. So this is explain the process of mind, isn't it? When you upgrade from that jhana to 4 jhana, so the process of mind is happening like this. So the rest are the same kind already mentioned, stated. Kamavachara is a sing sphere. Okay. Okay, so after that, Pali explained like here, Yampana, we say, so. Ayam means this. Yampana, we say, so. Ayam means this one. We say, so is the special. This is a special. Yasama, Sukha Vedana. Sukha Vedana is a kind of the feeling. The feeling is a pleasant feeling, isn't it? Sukha Vedana, pleasant feeling. Adukha Masukaya Vedanaya. Adukha Masukaya Vedana means the neutral feeling. Yeah. Asevana Pachayina. Asivana Pachaya means the repeating condition. Asivana Pachayina, with the repeating condition, Pachayo, not hodi, not supporting. Because of Sukha, pleasant feeling and neutral feeling is not same nature, isn't it? That's why the pleasant feeling is not supporting to the neutral feeling. That meaning. Asawa pachina, meaning is a repeating condition. Repeating is again and again, not supporting like this. Sukha and neutral feeling same, are different nature, not the same. Okay, so Chatoti Jani Cha, in the four jhana, Chatoti Jani Cha, Adukha Masukaya Vedanaya, neutral feeling, Upajita. Upajita means should be arise. Should be arising. Yeah. No sukha. Adukha Masukha, the neutral feeling should be arising in the four jhana. That's a therefore. Tani Upekha Vedana Sambayodani. Dani means these. Upekha Vedana Sambayodani means the Upekha Vedana is a neutral feeling. Sambayoda means association. Sambayoda. So these neutral feeling association Hondi happening. Yeah. So the meaning is no sukha is not rising in the four jhana. Four jhana in the four jhana only the upekha vedana, neutral feeling, not pleasant feeling. So upekha sambayota yewa sita saita. Ubekha Sambyodata means the association with the neutral feeling. Association with the neutral feeling. Ita is in the Javana Chitta, in the Javana. In portion consciousness, PTP. PTP means the happiness, very high T. Very high T. Very high T means removing. Idawata Chesa. Idawata Chesa means Cha Esa. Cha Esa. Yeah. Idawata is according to the explanation, is the person who attained the four jhana, Sukhasacha Bahana, Dukhasacha Bahana. Sukhasacha Bahana means Sukhacha means a bliss. Bahana is a removing the bliss. Dukhasacha Bahana, Dukhasa is the suffering also, the removing. Bobewa. Bobewa, Somanasa, Dominasa, Attingam. Bobewa means in previous the jhana, in previous jhana meaning is in the third jhana. Somanasa, Dominasa, Somanasa and Dominasa. Somanasa, pleasant feeling. Dominasa is unpleasant feeling. Attingama is already disappeared. Pleasant feeling and unpleasant feeling already disappear. So, adukha masukha upekha sati parisuddhi. Adukha masukha means a neutral feeling. Upekha sati parisuddhi meaning is equanimity, mindfulness. Parisuddhi means very purified. Very purified. Equanimity and very purifying mindfulness. Chatutan, four. Chatutan jhana, four jhana. Upasambicha. Upasambicha means attain the viharati, stay or live. So live by attaining the four jhana. So in the four jhana, Upekha and Sati is very, very purified. Parisuddhi. Upekha, Sati, Parisuddhi. So Ewa me, Ewa manewa. Ewa anena. Ewa manena. Ewa manena. Ekinga Vipahina, Dunga Samanakada, Tividal Kalayana, Tassa Lakhana Sampana, Chadotan Jana, Adikatan Hodi, Patawi Kasina. So, Ewan like this, Ewa Manina means Ewa Anina. Ewan like this. Anina means the person who attained the four jhana. Ekinga Vipahina means one jhana fetters removed. The meaning is sukha, bliss, remove. And then duanga samanagata, possessing the two jhana fetter. Possessing two jhana fetter is upekha ikagara. In the four jhana, isn't it? Upekha ikagara. Yeah. Tivida kalyana means the three kind of goodness. In the beginning, in the middle, in the and we already learned. Tivida kalyana. Three kind of the goodness. Dasana lakana sambandha. Dasa is the tang. Lakana is characteristic. Possessing the tang kind of characteristic. These are also we already discussed. Chadotan jhana. For jhana, adhikatan, attain, hoti. Patavikasina. The aramana is aramana meditation object is Patavikasina. Okay? So in English translation, but there is a difference. Only difference is blissful, pleasant feeling is not condition as a repeating condition. The asivana, pachaya, for neither painful nor pleasant feeling. And then the preliminary walk is prekama, must be aroused in the case of Vipassanā with neither painful nor pleasant feeling. So that's what we call the upekha, adukkha masukha. Consequently, these consciousness are associated with neither painful nor pleasant feeling. So here, happiness finished simply into the association with equanimity, the neutral feeling. And at the point with abandoning of the pleasure and pain, pleasant feeling and painful feeling. And then with the previous disappearance of the joy and grief, then the somanasa and domanasa, he entered upon the dwell in the fourth jhana, which has neither pain nor pleasure, adukkha masukha, and has purified a purity of the mindfulness due to equanimity, upekha sati parisuddhi, and so he has attained a fourth jhana, which abandon one feather, possesses two feather, is good in three ways, and possesses 10 kind of characteristic, and it is of the art kasina as meditation object. So when you attain the fourth jhana, it's happening like this. Okay? Okay, so today we will stop here. So we have to discuss the fourth jhana, about the fourth jhana. I think more we have to discuss. So next chapter we will continue discussion about the fourth jhana. So today, right now, we stop here. So before stop the lecture, we wish Buddha teaching is staying longer and longer in the universe. So we wish Buddha Sasanam Chiyantitatu in 3 times, please. Buddha Sasanam Chiyantitatu. Buddha Sasanam Chiyantitatu. Buddha Sasanam Chiyantitatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Idame punya nibbanasa pacayo hotu. Idame punya megapala nyanasa pacayo hotu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you very much for your watching. So we will continue discuss the fourth jhana, about the fourth jhana in the next chapter. Okay? So see you in the next week. Thank you very much for your watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye.